Okay, so today we're making saffron and clams risotto. We start out here with chopped onion, some clam juice, chopped clams, and that's saffron in a bowl. Saffron, bit of it expensive. It's kind of expensive, but the good thing is you don't need a whole lot of it. You can ration it out over weeks. And then some arborio rice, 1 cup. Then we also have over here, that's a seafood stock, 1 cup of seafood stock, 4 cups of water. You don't have to use seafood stock, you can use chicken stock, you can use vegetable stock, but generally you want it to be 1 cup of stock, 4 cups water. So you want to pour your onion into your oil, a little oil in a pot, or even some butter. I use oil; it's a little healthier. And also you get your stock going on a boil, a slight boil, and then once your stock boils, and turn it down to low heat, and let that stock kind of simmer over there. And we're going to cook these onions until they get translucent. And once the onions get translucent, once they get kind of tender there, then we're going to dump our 1 cup of arborio rice in there, which, once you pour the rice in and you mix it up here with the onion, from that point, look at the time, it's going to be about a half hour from this point for it to be done. Okay, and then next what you're going to want to do is you're going to add 1 cup of white wine. And you're going to stir this until it's absorbed. And meanwhile, while we're waiting for that to absorb, we're going to take a ladleful of stock and we're going to put it on the saffron. And we're going to let that sit for a few minutes. Then once the wine is absorbed, then we're going to add our salt. And then also, our clam juice. This was packed in the can with the clams, and you always, when you're making a risotto, what you want to do is whatever you're making the risotto with, whatever it was packed with, in this case the canned clams, you want to put that in there as well. Okay, then once the clam juice looks to be absorbed, then we're going to add our saffron in there. We're just going to stir that around. Okay, and once our saffron is absorbed, and in case you want to know what absorbed looks like that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to start ladling in some stock, like that. And we're just going to keep stirring until it absorbs. We keep adding the liquid until it absorbs into the rice. And then we're also going to start in our separate pan. We're going to start heating up the garlic. And cook it on a medium-low heat. Okay, now about 10 minutes out, you want to add your clams to this garlic. And you want to add a little bit of butter. And we're also going to add a little splash of white wine. Not too much, just a little. And then we're also going to add a dash of red pepper. And also just a little bit of tomato paste in the tube. And just mix that around a bit. And we're just going to cook that on like a medium heat until the next few minutes, until the risotto is finished. Okay, so now we've taken the clams and the tomato paste and the butter and the wine mixture, and we poured it in the risotto. We did that about 3 minutes ago. It's about a half hour since we started. You missed the step to where I edited that in. It's not going to be on video, unfortunately. I only have one hand. But we're at the half hour point. We've mixed in our clams in there, so we're pretty much done. And there you go. That's your finished product.